What could you create if you no longer filtered yourself? It's the one intention I'm coming into this video with. Raw truth, not a performance. I'm not here to teach you something. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm not here to tell you something that you need. I'm not here to sell you anything. This is a raw transmission of truth, my truth in this moment. And my intention is to speak what's real and what's here right now. And I would love for you watching to come and find a place of resonance here, to give your nervous system permission to tune in with mine and come into a space where we can let all the masks drop for a moment, where we can be really in truth together. Because this question, what could you create? What could we create if we no longer filtered ourselves? It's the question that's guided me to begin what I intend to be a series, a weekly series here now, where I just show up with absolute, unfiltered, authentic truth. And the honest truth for me right now is that this is not easy. I used to think that I had authenticity nailed. A lot of people who would meet me out and about, when I'm in my flow, when I'm in my element, they're like, you're authentic, you're free, and all these things. And there's truth in that. But when it comes to something like this, when it comes to my business, when it comes to things that I do, when it comes to my image and how I'm perceived, the hard truth is I have been performing my whole life. I've been performing. I learned from a really early age that I'm as loved as I am successful. I'm as worthy as I am validated and appreciated and approved of by others, right? Like, I learned that I had to perform to be accepted, to be loved, and to feel safe. And I'm not telling you this as some sob story or like some kind of like shameful confession. I'm telling you this to really bring light to what is moving through me at the moment. Knowing that you watching will resonate with this as well. Because we all carry masks. We all have patterns, little ways that our wounded self learnt to compensate and pretend and perform and hide. Mine's the performer. And I think many of us have this same thing. If you're really honest, when was the last time in intimacy, in sex, in relationship, in business, just in life, like you really allowed yourself to show up completely unfiltered? Have you ever lived from that place? Consistently, truly, deeply, in your intimate connections, in the bedroom, in the boardroom, like wherever? Have you really lived from that place? I don't think I have. I'm learning. I'm discovering what it is. And I'm noticing that this is something that takes practice. Because we live in such a heavily filtered world, right? Like you look at the online world today, you look at everything that's unfolding, cancel culture and all these things. It's like a manifestation of this deep fear that we have of our own truth. This idea that my truth in some way is dangerous because it will trigger something in someone else, or because it won't agree with the status quo or the narrative, and therefore I'm going to be rejected, therefore I'm going to be abandoned, therefore I'm going to be outcast, right? Our whole culture is set up to condition us to censor and filter ourselves for the sake of conformity, because we've not learned how to create safety within. We don't feel safe. We don't feel safe deep down. And we compensate for that by trying to stay as small as possible, by trying to follow the status quo, or by overcompensating, by trying to achieve, by trying to grow, by trying to prove. But in truth, those are two sides of the same coin. We don't feel safe. And we don't know what it is to truly, truly be authentic. So what I'm doing in showing up here is committing to a practice where I'm bringing that space. I'm bringing, as best I can, my authentic truth. Without an agenda, without a goal, without a filtering. And I'd love for you to come on that journey with me. So if you've stumbled across this video, welcome. My name's Tobias. I am a guide, an initiator, a coach, a musician, a DJ, a free soul, a man discovering who he is and what it is to truly live free, abundant, powerful, but most of all, authentically in this world. So please do hit subscribe. Please come and join that journey if it calls to you. And drop a comment below, like what does authenticity mean for you? What would the life unfiltered feel like for you to truly feel safe in your truth in each moment? I would love, as I continue this over the next however long, to post once a week these unfiltered videos. And I don't know where we're going to go. I don't know what's going to come up. I just know that I'm here to speak truth. And I'm just going to share it with what comes up. And I would love to create a field where we can come into this together to speak, to feel, to discuss, to really, really lean into authentic truth, in whatever way that wants to come through. Because the honest truth is, we have to teach ourselves that it's safe to be who we really are. And that is not a gentle process. That is not a gentle process. But I think the more that we can create spaces like this for ourselves and for each other to just come together in truth, in realness, in connection, the more that we can change things. Really, that's what it's about. Change. So this is it. This is my transmission for today. No fireworks, no massive great thing. Just the truth of my soul as it is in this moment. Thank you for joining me. Please do like, please do subscribe, but most of all, please just give yourself permission to show up unfiltered today in one small way. Even if here's the thing I'll give you. What I'm really leaning into is, this is actually for me. It's for you, but it's for me. This is my medicine now. Is a space where I am not thinking about the people that I'm here to serve or my mission or the things that I've got to do. I'm thinking about how can I give the gift of my own authenticity to myself. And the way that that's come through is a video transmission. For you, it might be journaling, it might be prayer, it might be just something. I'd really invite you to think about something in your life where you can give yourself that gift. Like, what wants to come through? What wants to be expressed from within me without any filtering, without any censoring, without any control or performance? I'd love to hear what you come up with in the comments. And I'll see you next week.